When you think of crime in Punjab, you might immediately picture bandits hiding in river jungles or pickpockets in a crowded bazaar. But that image is outdated. In the heart of Lahore, the game has significantly changed. Today, we're looking at a tale of two cities. One ruled by ancient blood feuds and land grabbers, and the other controlled by an invisible, high-tech drug cartel targeting the elite. Let's start in the walled city, the famous Androon Lahore. Crime here is very much personal. It's about ghairat, or honor. For over 30 years, the streets of Lahore have witnessed a brutal war between two powerful families, the Truckanwalas and the Butts. It is a generational vendetta that has claimed the lives of multiple fathers and sons. Just recently, in February 2024, the city was shaken by the assassination of Amir Balaj Tipu. He was the son of the legendary Tipu Truckanwala. He wasn't killed in a dark alley away from the public eye, but openly at a wedding ceremony, surrounded by guests. The man accused of orchestrating this was Tifi Butt, a name that has echoed through Lahore's underworld for decades. This incident, however, was not ignored by the state. By late 2025, reports confirmed that Tifi Butt was killed in a police encounter in Rahim Yar Khan, an ambush that police claim was caused by his own accomplices trying to free him. As these crime bosses fight for honor, another group fights for dirt, literally. We call them the Qabza groups, or land mafias. Take Mansha Bomb, for instance. Operating out of Johar town, his gang targets overseas Pakistanis. You buy a plot, you leave the country, and when you come back, there's a boundary wall around it and armed guards at the gate. They force you to sell your own land for pennies. It's a predatory system that employs political patronage to stall the police and the courts. But while the walled city bleeds and the land grabbers occupy, a silent and more sophisticated threat has seeped into the posh neighborhoods of DHA and Gulberg. Enter the urban narco syndicate. Forget the stereotype of the shady dealer on a street corner. The new model operates primarily through the digital medium and was perfected by the Jordan gang. Ayub Khan, alias Jordan, who operated safely from Thailand, this gang ran a drug empire that looked more like a tech startup instead of a typical cartel. The urban elite has always been their primary target market, especially university students or members of the late-night party circuit. They weren't selling cheap street drugs, but importing Vovo packwoods, CBD vapes, and high-purity cocaine. Here's how they worked. You didn't meet a dealer. You simply placed an order on Snapchat or WhatsApp using fake IDs. Thereafter, you transferred money to bank accounts managed not by thugs, but by the leader Jordan's own mother and family. Next, a courier, sometimes a rider from a legitimate delivery service, dropped the package at a dead drop location. It was seamless and invisible. The scariest part of this entire operation is that the Jordan gang infiltrated Lahore's best educational institutes. They turned students into sub-dealers, creating a peer-to-peer network that parents and police couldn't see. When the Organized Crime Unit, OCU, now known as Crime Control Department, CCD, finally raided their villas in DHA, they found armed guards protecting a stash worth millions, proving that these white-collar criminals were just as dangerous as the street gangs. So where does the state figure in all this? The government of Punjab has launched a counter-attack. The empowered CCD has access to vast technological resources to track these networks. Alongside, multiple new laws have been introduced to make it extremely difficult for such groups to operate with ease. But a major problem persists. The prison system continues leaking. Infamous gang leaders, even when locked up, are allegedly still running their empires from inside their cells. They have access to phones, they order hits, and they manage the money. Outside, witnesses remain terrified. In cases against land grabbers like the 333 gang or the Mansha group, witnesses routinely turn hostile because the state cannot protect them. The romanticized notion of the conventional gangster is gone. In its place, we have crime bosses fighting for so-called honor and modern tech-empowered cartels fighting for the minds of the youth. The police and laws may be evolving, but as long as systemic leakages, as in jails, aren't fixed, the battle is far from over.